Hello Gemini, what's going on? Hope you are doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me. And this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that a lot as well. And yes, I'm doing another Gemini reading, which I'm sure everybody will bitch and moan at me about, but I don't care. So let's see. Also, I don't know if you can see this, but I have some wax or something on my trousers, so it's not filth. I just got something on them. So let's see. Oh my god. It's the fuzz. They have found me. At least it'll be warm in jail. Okay, let's see what's going on for Gemini. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Temperance. The Five of Pentacles. The Strength card. And the Eight of Swords. Oh my god, Gemini. Okay. The Six of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the Crown Chakra. And the Two of Wands. So, okay. The Four of Pentacles with Open Up is someone who is trying to protect themselves, holding themselves back, not showing people the real them, not getting involved with people. You're coming out of that energy. So I don't know if that's in terms of dating or friendship or work, we'll have to see, but it's starting to heal. That energy is healing. With the Temperance card and the Three of Swords, I feel like you're coming out of a period of sadness or maybe a period of isolation, something like that. Or you've just been healing a period of, like you've just been healing sadness or grief. You're about to come into some money. Like with the Five of Pentacles, if you've been having issues with money, I also want to say housing, because she's looking at a house there. It's a mini obsession of mine at the moment, housing. So sorry. But it could be like you've been having money troubles or housing problems. That's coming to an end. The reason I'm saying that is because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about financial independence and financial wealth. And it's about allowing yourself to be seen. You've been in an energy of like the Strength card, which in this deck is about control, trying to control things and like micromanage things. And the thing is, like with the Crown Chakra, you know, your crown chakra is very open. Like that's typical for air signs. Like they're very connected to the ether, so they're able to download information. But it's either that you've been getting these messages through your crown chakra and you've been ignoring them because you're like, well, I don't want to do that. So fuck you. I'm not doing that, Spirit. Or you've just like you're not really wanting to tap into this gift that you have, where you're very able to tap into, you know, the Akashic field and stuff. There's some kind of control going on there with your crown chakra. Like maybe you don't want to talk to Spirit. You know, maybe you've been limiting how much they talk to you or you receive messages or something like that. And with the Eight of, you're very much about to spread your wings. I don't know what you've been doing, or I don't know what you're about to do, but like the Eight of Swords, you've been holding yourself back. You know, limiting yourself, undervaluing yourself. Could be in terms of your spiritual gifts. Could be in terms of your job. But you're spreading your wings, and because you're not like undervaluing yourself and holding yourself back anymore, like a whole road, like just an endless road of possibilities is about to open up for you. You're also getting more into a sacral chakra energy, which is like a feminine energy, male or female, it doesn't matter. but it's more of a feminine, receptive energy of creation and intuition. Looking at, yeah, it's receiving, Gemini. You have the Six of Pentacles here. You're moving into an energy of receiving. You know, people that have a block in their sacral chakra often develop it in childhood because it's often because you've grown up with a narcissist or a very strict family where you're told you're selfish or, you know, resting is selfish, you know, things like that. So you grow up being a people pleaser, or you grow up, you know, sort of squashing your own feelings so that you can be there for other people and help other people and make other people happy. So there's an energy of moving out of that, excuse me, excuse me, into receiving. There could also be something going on with your throat chakra. You know, so that because she's even got her arms open in this card. So you're moving into an energy of like, okay, give it to me. Just give me the stuff. Give me whatever this is. And you have the, divine feminine. You have the Wheel of Fortune there, is what I was trying to say, but actually what they were saying was divine feminine. So for those of you that resonate with that, you've moved into your divine feminine energy, which is like receiving. And it's a flow state. It's the sacral chakra, flow, feelings, intuition, children, creativity, rest, you know, things like that. Yeah, the Hermit. Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but you've been severely limiting how much you're contacting spirit or how much information you download from spirit. You know you can do it. You know you're very connected to spirit. You know you're supposed to be downloading more information and meditating, and you're supposed to be in more of a high priestess energy, but you didn't want to do it, or you didn't want to talk to spirit or something like that. But now that you're in this like flow state, this sacral chakra flow state, you're about to become very psychic. You know, literally, I think you're about to start meditating more as well, or they're telling you to start meditating more or asking you to, because they're just about to drop information into your lap about something, probably lots of things. Healing, you're going to learn something about healing, teaching. It's good, whatever this is, going to enable you to help other people. And you have a new person coming in here with the Two of Cups, which is something you've also been trying to control. Some kind of soulmates coming in. So if you've been feeling very alone, that's coming to an end too. Because there's a soulmate energy coming in here too, and it's a very spiritual connection. They could also be very spiritual, you know, or you've been getting a lot of messages about this person from spirit. Alrighty, Roo. Let's ask about this Nine of Pentacles, and then we'll ask about your person of interest. I think you're going to be surprised at what you can do spiritually, because I think you've been holding back. Maybe you don't want to do it. Could be that you were mad at spirit, you know, with all this sadness over here. Maybe you're like, I don't want to do it. Just leave me alone. Yeah, you're supposed to meditate. It actually wants to go over here though. So yeah, they want you to start meditating. Take what resonates from what I'm about to say, but you know, you've been in some kind of healing phase, so you may not have wanted to meditate. Like, it's hard to meditate when you're super sad or you're super angry. It's hard to meditate. But I feel like now that you're coming out of this phase of sadness and grief, now they're like, okay, like, come on. It's time. It's time to start meditating because you need to balance your energy. And we have all these messages to deliver for you to deliver. Oh, okay. For you to deliver. There you go. So yeah, the yin and the yang, there's something, you have to balance your energy. It's time now. Yeah. Like your heart chakra. There's something here about balancing like the sadness that's in your heart chakra. Meditation is going to help with that. It's been balanced. Okay, this sadness that was in your heart chakra that you've been carrying, it's been balanced. That's why you're coming out to play now. You know, the sadness was blocking your crown chakra too. I think there's been some kind of sadness or grief that's made you like angry with spirit or distracted you or something. You know, which is totally understandable. But now that you're coming out of that, they're saying, you know, it's like time for you to start meditating. There's this person, this new person's like, hey, I'm here. Don't forget me. So they're gonna totally spoil you rotten, this person. Could be a King of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Libra. They're going to spoil you rotten. You know what they're going to actually, one of their love languages is speaking words of affirmation, helpful words, saying lovely things to you. That's one of their things that they're going to do for you, which, you know, for a Gemini is like, oh, that's your thing, right? If you were to see this person's aura, you would see that it has a lot of blue in it, lots of white and blue in this person's aura. Right, so the reason that you're about to get lots of dinero is because there's something is balanced in your heart chakra. Okay, so you know the chakra system, I'm sure you know. If you don't know, you should check out my other channel or just Google it. But I have loads of stuff about the chakras on my other channel. It's all free over there. It's in the description box. But basically, there's 7 chakras. You have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, then you have the solar plexus chakra, which is what's come out here. And right above that, you have the heart chakra. So if one chakra, they can either be too open, too closed, or balanced. You were dealing with your heart chakra being too open, essentially, which is like a people-pleasing energy. And you know, when one chakra is too open, it means that the other one is too closed. Like, so your heart chakra was too open, so your solar plexus chakra is too closed. So the solar plexus deals with self-confidence, you know, feeling like you deserve good things in life, ambition, motivation, determination, leadership, strength, you know, like faith in your own decisions. So because you've balanced this heart chakra energy, where you basically, your heart chakra was like too open, your solar plexus chakra is more open, so you're feeling worthy and deserving, and you have this go-getter energy. If you've been having problems with your skin, that's probably going to clear up, or it's going to start to clear up. You could try like a solar plexus chakra frequency if you have skin problems. Tell me about this 9 of Pentacles. Oh, what's this? This person's going to spoil you. There's someone coming in here who's going to spoil you rotten. They've got money to burn and they're going to spend it on you. Tell me about this 9 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, see, they're the door to value. This is you finally starting to see your own value. So like the money's starting to flow in. And this came out in the reading for Gemini of the day, the community. So you'll be leading a group or in charge of a group. I want to say part of a group, but it's not that because you're leading it. With the 9 of Pentacles, you're leading it. okay? Whatever that is. So, you know, that can come in different forms, though. That could be like teaching a class of 30. You could be on YouTube talking to 1 million people. You could be taking classes of 3. It could be a group of individual people that you're dealing with, as, you know, as part of your own business, counseling or something. It could be your book, you know. I want to put it over here, though. So this is what you're going to be doing. This is where the money comes from, okay? 6 of Wands, you're going to be seen. You should balance your root chakra too. So the crown chakra is the one at the top, and it's like where you download information. The thing about that is, though, you're someone whose crown chakra is very open. So you're constantly downloading information. So it can be very overwhelming. So the way to combat that is to make sure that you're grounding your energy with your root chakra, so that you know, excuse me, so that when messages come through, you know what's, messages from spirit and what's just like your own internal drivel getting in the way. You know what I mean? That's also something that's going to help you with this money. There's some kind of block in your root chakras being removed, like fear, lack of safety, just generally being flaky, you know, I'm guilty of that. Tell me about this 5 of Pentacles. Distant horizons. Some of you could be going traveling, or you could move far away. You know, this energy of being left out in the cold, it's just going to be like night and day when this person comes in. You're just going to feel like so loved and supported. All right, I guess let's ask about your person then. Or you want this deck? You're a fussy person. Okay. Oh shit. That was a huge overreaction. Oh my god. Like, relax, you freak. Okay. God. Did a piss poor job of shuffling that. Right. Starting to wonder if there's like a full moon or something happening, because I am just useless. Right. Tell me about this person coming in for Gem. The 4 of Wands. Okay, so very, very stable person. This person is looking for commitment, looking for marriage. Oh, the star. Oh my god. So very, very healing energy. They could actually literally be a healer, this person, because it's coming out next to the 6 of Pentacles here. So they could actually be a healer. I'm just going to take that one. You know, there's something about this person, like they're very stable, and it's going to actually help to open your crown chakra even more, because it's going to lend like some kind of stability for your energy, you know. Tell me about this new person coming in for Gemini. Okay, the Page of Swords with the 5 of Cups. So this person, there's a delay when they come in at first, because they've been through like a lot of sadness in their life with the 5 of Cups, or they've dealt with some kind of sadness that they've been healing. They've been gradually taking each sad cup that they've dealt with and pouring it away in their life. So they've been healing. Yeah, you should watch the Scorpio reading, because you're probably dealing with someone with strong Scorpio in their chart. Which, you know, we're going to try and keep it PG, but it probably means that they're going to be excellent in the sack. So you have the 7 of Cups here. This is an energy of someone who, they've dealt with a lot of snakes. They've dealt with a lot of crap people. Things have fallen apart for them in the past. They like to read a lot, by the way. They have a lot of really good ideas and they like to read a lot. They're also a bit of a quirky dresser person, quirky. And sometimes their head's in the clouds a little bit because they read a lot. They could read a lot, like they could lose time sometimes because they read. They just have a lot of really good ideas and like they're very connected to spirit and stuff, and it makes them a lot of money. But they're also a healer. They actually have like a soft energy, this person. But yeah, like with the Seven of Cups, you know, they could have a tendency to have a bit of a pessimistic view on things, like, oh, this isn't going to work. You know, it's not real. And it's going to stop them from making a decision at first, because they're going to think that you're too good to be true. But they're going to, there you go, the Knight of Cups. They're going to come in with a love offer, but they're going to spy on you for a while first. And you have the Six of Swords. So they're moving away from sadness. There's something about like this person needs to heal before they come in. And they will overcome this Seven of Cups energy. Okay, they will. And they'll take some action here with the Knight of Wands. They will do something. But they're slow. Real slow with the Strength card. Yeah, they're going to make you like super happy. Super, super happy. Try not to fall off my chair. God, I've got that bloody Lewis Capaldi song stuck in my head. Why are you so sad, Lewis? Who hurt you? Okay. Tell me about this new person coming in for Gem. Oh. Oh, well, they're about to come in very fast. The Knight of Swords. There you go. This person is about to start listening to their crown chakra. So, God, those two cards, I think it's Scorpio had the exact same cards. You should watch Scorpio's reading. Definitely dealing with someone with strong Scorpio in the chart, which means they're going to be very intense. They're going to stare at you. They're going to try and look into your soul. Scorpios are very intense in that way. They're very romantic. Scorpios are very romantic. So it's someone that's been like, oh yeah, they're about to take action. You have 3 knights here. They're about to do something. They've healed something. So now it's time for them to come in. They've been like real slow. Real slow. Oh my God. But now they're about to be like real fast. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This person is listening to their messages that they're downloading from Spirit. They haven't been, but they're listening to it now. So this person is about to ask you out or do something. They're about to contact you or something. Been really slow. Oh my God, the Seven of Pentacles, so slow. So slow. Oh my God, but they're ready now with the Magician. They feel like they're ready. Could be that this person walked away from something. It's either that they have abandonment. Yeah, they have abandonment issues. But they feel like you won't do that. Like with the Queen of Cups, one of the reasons they like you is they feel like you're their Queen of Cups energies or King of Cups. Like you're very sweet. You wouldn't hurt them like that. You know what though, Gemini? Because you are like psychic and you are like very Queen of Cups energy, you do need to ground your energy like with the root chakra. It's just, you're very flowy, which is great for psychic work and being kind and sweet and all that. But you need to ground your energy because like when you're not grounded, you know, not to lecture you, but it's a block in your root chakra. So you can look into that more if you want. But One of the easiest ways to do it is meditation or like moving your body. Anything that gets the blood flowing helps to ground you, but also you can listen to frequencies on YouTube, but just be careful that you don't listen to them too much because they make you poop. If you suffer from chronic constipation, that's a root chakra issue. Okay, any messages for Gemini to close the reading? Dean Winchester's so hot, isn't he? He's such a lovely character. Except for the, you know, the way he treats women and stuff. Focus, Diane, focus. Right. I think I just like characters that eat a lot. I think that's something I've realised about myself. I'm obsessed with food. Right, there we go. Okay, you have tarot reading, which obviously I really like when that comes out. And you have counselling, emotional healing work. So for some of you, you're about to start doing tarot reading, which is kind of connected to like emotional healing work. You know, if you're doing tarot readings for people, it's like healing. If that's the case, you're about to get like a lot more attention for what you're doing. It's because you're more balanced. There's something about you balancing your energy, which will be helping your root chakra, you know. Someone's about to ask you out on a date. Oh my God, so exciting, Gemini. Of course, it doesn't have to be tarot reading. You could be doing counselling or emotional healing work in some other form that you're about to get a lot of attention for. It's because you're putting yourself out there more. Ooh, get ready, things will move fast. And you have the communication you've been waiting for. Oh, entering receiving mode, that's why the money's coming in. Let's get one more. Developing your spiritual gifts, yeah, cool. So there's something about you being in this softer energy. Your spiritual gifts are really about to take off. Sounded like someone from Long Island there. Take off. I don't know, I'm just guessing Long Island. All I know about America is stuff that I see on TV, so I don't know. If it makes you feel better, if you're from Long Island watching this, you can feel free to do a dodgy Scottish accent if you want. Like Willie from The Simpsons. Business owner. This person that's coming in is a business owner. A new love arrives. So just to clarify, for anybody freaking out, it is somebody new, okay? And they're a business owner. Oh man, they've been watching you like a freaking hawk. So that's your messages, Gemini. I hope it was a useful reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.